Alright, so this is a Yanmar 3YM30, about 28 horsepower. It's very stable, so we actually don't have that much work on it. But you know, when it gets older, there's a few parts you need to change here and there, and you know, it rusts a little bit here and there. But this time it's basically just a service. I mean, he's using the boat during the winter, doing some fishing and stuff, and he just wants to make sure that everything is fine. So that's very nice. So we're gonna change the oil and a few other things. We'll see. The first thing I'm gonna do is definitely check the oil. So when you pull it out, you can't really see anything the first time you pull it out for some reason. So you have to set it back in. And then you see it. Yeah, if you can see anything here. And of course, there's a gearbox here, and we need to check the oil on that one too. So we'll do that. That's the first thing you do actually when looking at an engine. You check out the oil. First thing we do always is to start up the engine just to see how it runs and if it will start, just to check it out. And then we want to see water coming out with the exhaust, because that's part of the cooling, and it gives you an indication on, you know, how everything is running. It's the impeller in the seawater pump that does that, making sure that the water comes out with the exhaust. Let's see how the engine looks. Alright, so we want the engine to heat up a little bit, easier to take the oil out. So once we have the oil out, we change the filter. Use this one. The problem with vlogging in this type of business is that you won't see much. The engine is always down in a hole, and I'm down there with my feet up. So prepare yourself for, you know, just basically seeing my ass. Alright, so the new filter is in, and then we can add some oil. And I always do that right away. I don't wait filling up oil on the engine in case I want to start it or somebody wants to start it up. And if there's no oil on the engine, that's going to be a problem. Alright, so the diesel filter is quite easy to fix or to change here on this engine. It doesn't look too bad, but it's, you know, the engine can stop easily if you don't change it. Alright, so this is the filter that sits on the wall in between the engine and the diesel tank. Very important to change that as well. So that's what we're gonna do. Put some oil on that. Now that's in right here. All right, so now this is empty. So there's a trick where you can actually fill it up with diesel beforehand, but I don't normally do that. You just tend to spill a lot, and so I like to just use the feed pump, and that way I also know if there's something wrong with the feed pump, because you have to pump it a little bit for a few minutes, and you know, you can sense if something might be wrong with it. So yeah, let's do that. So we'll turn this one up. Let me see here. Just a little bit. That's good. And then we'll find the feed pump, which is down here somewhere. Let me Let's see where it is. There should be like a handle here. Yeah, there we are. And then we push this handle and we drag diesel from the tank and all the way up to this filter here. So you can see a little bit of diesel coming out there. Alright, so we're going to start up the engine. It's quite good to know a little bit about how you can air out the diesel system, how you can start the engine if you have problems. So we will definitely talk a little bit about things like that in this vlog for sure.